G'day folks, Joe from Queensland Survival, finally back. Thought I'd do another Khukuri review. This is based on a Heritage Mark 5 BSI. I'll get through that later, but I fitted it to my belt kit, which is this. As you can see, there's the Khukuri. Now I'll just go through what I've got in that before I do the test. I carry a pair of Barco pliers. They're excellent in use. They're, it's my opinion that they're far cheaper than any multi-tool, and they're stronger. They're of better use. So I've got that on my belt, and that's for fencing, or you find some fencing wire maker a kukri. In this pouch we have some Kleenex towel, which is obvious. I also carry some packets of soup, like chicken noodle soup. I've got an Opinel. I use an Opinel number 10, and yeah, it's a great little carder, like backup cutting tool. It slices very well, and it's, it's very cheap and reliable. I've got a set of clippers, which are stuck. A set of clippers, very reliable. I use these to cut lantana to make a shelter or clear a path in where I'm walking. Okay, I've got a sharpening tool here. Does an excellent job. It's round, it's like 600 grit diamond steel, and it sharpens the kukri very well. Within the pouch I've got a Trangia pot with not a pot, it's a Trangia burner. With these, they clip together, and you sit them on top, and then sit your pot on it to either purify water or boil some soup. Here's my fuel bottle, a Primus. Here's my fuel bottle. Now I've got my water bottle, an excellent little Nalgene. Very good bottle. Holds dirty water, and then you purify it with your kit. In this bottle pouch, if I can get it out, in this bottle pouch I've got a cup, like obviously the kidney cup, military grade, and a pot holder as well, and that fits on very well. It's a good kit. This is a fire kit, just a couple of boxes of storm-proof matches, and that's it, except for my kukri. Now, this is your Heritage Mark 5 BSI. It's got an excellent DAP sheath. Now I'll put that aside. Now, here she is. It's a full tang handle, has an excellent grip. It's, this section is, the rib here goes between your fingers, and if you have to stab something, it applies grip, and your hand's not going to go forward, hopefully, and you won't cut yourself. But it's got a very wide section here, which between your thumb and your index finger, it's excellent for control. you know, this has had some use, but the edge is, you know, in excellent condition. It's very sharp and it cuts very well. It's about 6mm thick at the bolster, and it has an 11-inch blade with a distal taper. Now I'll just set up some timber and we'll do a draw cut. And holding it like this at the front of the blade and the handle, use this recurve section as a draw knife. And I mean, as you can see, it cuts very well. Cuts some nice curls on this pine. Now, I'll just adjust this. That right there. We've got some, I call it seatbelt tape. We'll just see how she cuts. I'll just cut a piece off. Cuts very well. Have another cut on the recurve. Cuts very well. I hope you can see that. I'll cut another piece. Wasn't watching. Cuts through it very well. We'll just see the back of the spine has a good edge. I got a ferro rod there. Let's see if she so that works very well. And I've got some paracord here. Just a whole heap of paracord. See if she cuts through. Yeah, cuts very easily. I've got a piece of eucalyptus. It's off a sapling. It's aged well. Look out, Chloe. Now, see if it battens well. Battens very well. It's still straight, and it hasn't affected the edge in any way. Okay, now we'll go and do some cutting. I'll just move you. Just got to watch out for everything. Put you right there. Better move you out of the way. Look out. Look out. All right. Cuts cleanly through that. Come on, Chloe, let's go. Now we'll go down to the cutting tree. Cut through the milk bottles very Now I'm at the classic cutting tree. Cuts cleanly through the Coke bottle, so I got a double cut here. A double cut. Cuts cleanly on the double cut. Here we've got a piece of hardwood, Australian hardwood. It's a piece of, it's a solid piece of fencing. Let's see if it holds its edge. It's comfortable so far, cuts very well, feels great in the hand. Let's see how I'll do with this piece of timber. No notches, no rolls, and it's still shaving sharp. It's cut very well. It held its edge again, and that's a hard test for it. Move over to here, see what I've got. Some more splitting. Give it another split. Got a hell of a batten. Well, it splits very well. Still holding its edge. Splits very well, and with my nail I'll just check the edge. No rolling, no. Now here, try and get as close as possible. Alright, what do we have in this esky here? Alright, oh, a solid ice block. Ooh. See how we go. Again, cuts the ice very well. No notches, no rolls. On this one, got a classic chicken cut, but this one's frozen. Here we have, got here a frozen chook for a classic chook cut. Let's see how she goes through this chunk. And we'll give the dogs an ice cream, an ice block, a chicken ice block. This is one hell of a test. It's as hard. Boy, don't knock that. That was a hard test. Solid block of ice, frozen meat and bone. Now, God, No notches, no rolls. The edge held well. The edge held well, folks. There's no rolls, no notches, no problems whatsoever. And that was a hard test. That's a good test. Couldn't get any cow bones, so the frozen chook had to do. Anyway, it's a great test. It's a lovely kukuri. I've added it to my my kit because I like it so well. It cuts through green vegetations, it chops hardwood well, and it's very well made. Got this from lamnia.com, I believe a Finnish company, lamnia.com, and this thing, they're going very cheap. They're like $2.30. So it performs excellently from Heritage Knives, Mark 5. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.